Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Lucy with Spiritual Movement by Lucy D. I've been called to do a video today. You'll have to bear with me because I'm obviously going to be thinking while I'm talking, so I've got nothing written down. Alright, this is just off the cuff and yeah, well, I've been called, so it is what it is. And where to start? I know things have been rough lately because they've been rough for me too, and I'm not exempt from this energy, okay? And well, it's about sort of knowing about the dark energies that we are facing and how to cope with the energies that we have within us and surrounding us at this time. For me, let's just say we got highs and we've got lows. Okay, we got highs and we got lows. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear me properly, but we've got highs and we've got lows, and sometimes the people are sabotaging us ourselves. Okay, and yeah, it's built up trauma basically, and I will go on to like the surrounding energies, but for now I'm going to talk about the internal. Okay, the internal energies. We're battling our own demons, and I know I have been, and it's okay. It's okay. I've just recently lost a loved one, a past ex of mine, which was rough, and to see their family, his family grieve as well. But it's tough. And then I hit like a downfall in my finances. It hit. As I say, you get the highs with the lows. Yeah, but what I want to talk about is the dark energies that we carry. It can be challenging, and it's hard because we're all trying to ascend in some type of way. There's things that we really need to let go of now. In this year, 2024, it's not the time to play. It's not the time to play about. And I've been playing about. And I gave up drinking for that 3 months. And I've had a drink since. I suppose you could call it a relapse. But like, not in sort of the heavy way, you know, but still a relapse all the same. And I've been grieving. And we all know that when we grieve, we use things to take away the pain, as you all know. And I do believe that a lot of people do it. That's what a lot of people do. It's their way of coping. But what I do know by going through all of this is that it's temporary. because we use things like drink and drugs and food and sex and whatever. We do all these things to take our mind off things. But what you got to realise, it's a temporary happiness. It makes us feel good in the moment. It makes us feel we can deal with anything. But at the end of the day, guys, it's not reality. It's not the reality. And when you sort of take a step back, like I did for that 3 months when I gave up, and it's made me see, just by going back to having a drink, that that's not how life is supposed to be. It's not how life is supposed to be. You're supposed to create happiness. You're not meant to use things to make you feel happy. Or, even people, your happiness isn't with somebody else, it's with yourself. And you've got to be able to sit with yourself. So, I'm guessing this is why the video I've been called to do is just about that. It's about knowing that your happiness is you. It's, you have to choose to be happy, but being happy isn't being drunk. You have to create your own happiness, and you've got to want something more than you want that temporarily happiness. Even for people on drugs, people take drugs, drinking, whatever it is, because there's addictions in all sorts of ways. It doesn't have to be just drugs and alcohol. It can be sex, it can be food, it can be anything. But it doesn't feed the soul. All it does is deplete you. It depletes your energy. You can't function properly. What I want you to think about as well is, when I went into meditation, first of all, and when I first started my spiritual path, I was a little bit scared at first, because some people are not as awake as I am at the moment. There's some people that are maybe watching this that have never meditated before in their lives. And sometimes it can be scary, because you don't know what sort of demons can pop up, or what if I'm calling on the wrong energies, or what if I'm in a dark place and I see some dark entities and things like that, because it is a fear, and if you've never meditated before, you can really worry about what entities you're bringing into your energy. Okay, so but you have to work through that. You have to work through your fears when it comes to meditation. And when you call on Jesus, and when you call on your spirit guides and your angels and Archangel Michael for your protection, you sort of overcome that in time. You overcome your own demons. But what I did find is a lot of my healing was through meditation and dealing with the losses that I've dealt with in my life. My backstory. What some of you do is know that I went to tarot cards to try and find myself. I still use tarot cards for myself, but I haven't really used them on anybody else for a while now. And I've been getting my business off the ground, and You know, it's coming. It's coming. It's going to be released this year. I'm also moving home. But then it's... You still have to overcome the darkness, because even when you have all the good things going on in your life, you'll still hit a dark point. You'll still, as far as you rise, as far as you could fall also. But you've got to take the failures, you've got to take the fails in order to grow. If you don't take the failures, how do you know that you've succeeded? Because once you fall and you start to learn by your mistakes, you start to learn what's for you and what's not for you. And that's the hardest part, because, you know, for years I've had people coming in and out of my life that have hurt me, to the point where they've almost destroyed me. And you can't let that stop you. You can't let that stop you. And there will be people around you when you're trying to climb the ladder to your success. You'll get people trying to pull you back. And you'll get haters that hate what you're doing. They could be hating on your spirituality. They just could be hating on you just for hating on you, because you're on your path. Fuck them. Okay. The thing is, the people around you are not you. They're not you. So this is about now your internal healing. You know what's bringing you. Some of you may not know what's holding you back. But for a lot of people, it's their own sabotaging, their own beliefs, the feeling that they're not good enough. Self included. But you are good enough. If you think that you can't make it in the world, you're wrong, because you can. You could start that business, you could be that entrepreneur, you could be anything you want to be, if you put your mind to it. Find something that inspires you. Do that. I've always said that in the past, and I'm not going to lie to you. The last few weeks since my last video, well, not so much the last video, but the last few weeks have been hard. God has been trying to teach me patience, which I don't have a lot of. To get to where I want to be in life, and striving to be the best version of myself, but we all hit a wall. We all get sidetracked. We all hit a brick wall sometimes, but that's not a reason to give up. It's not a reason to give up. You don't give up on yourself. You don't give up on yourself. Ever. Please don't do that. You have dreams. You have ambitions, just like I do. I'm no different. I'm no different from you. I'm human just like everybody else. It doesn't mean that you fucking give up on yourself. I'm not giving up on myself. And I don't want you to do that either. The world can be a cruel place. You lose people. You deal with trauma from your past. You deal with abandonment from partners who just discard you. You deal with friends who've backstabbed you. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. What matters now is that what you decide to do for yourself. What I want you to do is ask God, the Lord himself, to take back your energy. Take back your energy from anyone that doesn't deserve your time and energy. Take it back. Take your energy back. And start putting that focus and that energy towards yourself. Because that's what's important now this year. 2024. Life path 8. It doesn't have to be life path 8, by the way, but that's my life path. And I'm 44 this year. I've just turned 44. I'm not going to sit back and watch the rest of my life go by without getting to where I need to be. And there's no one on this fucking earth that's going to stop me. I will accomplish my goals. I will accomplish my dreams. But I want you to do it too. I want you to be able to do it too. I know where my shadow is. That's the difference. Once you can face your own shadow and know what's holding you back from ascending to the highest version of yourself, start there. And for those of you that think, my life is the downfall of my life is everybody else's fault, you're fucking delusional. If you think that the downfall of your life is everybody else's fault, you're fucking delusional. Because the only person holding you back is you. No one has control over your life apart from you. Yeah, the government like to try, or they like to say the government has control. No, they don't. You do. I didn't want to stay on you long because I want to train after this. I'm just trying to think if there's anything else. Give me a second. If you are struggling with relationships right now, love, whatever, I want you to start writing things down. Write down on one side. Write down on one side the good things about that person, and on the other side, you don't have to show anybody, okay? Good things about that person, bad things about that person. What's a deal breaker? Okay, what is a deal breaker for you? And start there. If you know they're a lying piece of shit, well, that's your answer, isn't it? But I'm single, I haven't got that problem. And same thing with your jobs, just, is that where you want to be? Is that where you want to be long term? If not, write down where you want to be long term. Now is the time to start building for the rest of your life. I don't care if you're fucking 22. I don't care if you're in your fucking 60s. This is the year where you put your life together and you don't fucking stop. You have to keep focusing on yourself and what your needs are and what your children's needs are if you've got kids. Do you know how important you are? Do you know how powerful you are even? You probably have no fucking idea. And that's crazy. When God created us, whatever you believe in, universe, God, whatever. For me it's God. But when God created us, He made us perfect. So be perfect. Be perfectly you. Be authentic to who you are. Don't try and be somebody else. Stop trying to copy other people because that's ridiculous. Be who you are. Authentically you. It's just... start living your life. Yes, we've all got responsibilities, you know, the bills, the house, the kids. We've got responsibilities, but it doesn't mean you forget about your needs and who you are and what your happiness means to you. We've all got a right to be happy. And sometimes life knocks us down. It can make us feel really fucking miserable. Especially when you lose a loved one. Start me off now. You're not alone. If you're facing anything bad right now, please ask your angels for help. Ask your spirit guides, ask your angels, ask God. For me, it's Jesus. I talk to Him regularly. But He will show you the darkness so you can actually appreciate the light. I think this is what the message is about knowing about the darkness, knowing about how deep and dark and gloomy and depressing things can be. But unless you've seen, I'm not going to say that because there are people, everybody's had dark times. I can't imagine anybody that lives fucking love and light every fucking day. I can't imagine anyone like that. I don't think that that's even possible. Look what fucking Jesus went through. And He was the Son of God. Just to see them dark days. Fuck, even one of Jesus' disciples fucking betrayed Him. One of the people that was meant to be standing by His side. And that's where you'll find the people that were supposed to fucking care about you and love you. They're the ones that's probably stabbing you in the back. But you know what? This is the year now where we show people how we want to be treated. We have to start showing people how we should be treated. Because I'm not going to tolerate that bullshit anymore. And neither should you. You know, you should not be treated any type of way in your work situation, in your relationships. You know, you shouldn't be taking any disrespect from your kids. Nothing like that. That's the year to stop. I don't care how you do it, you figured out that shit. You figured it out. For every problem, there's a solution. Believe you me, for every problem, there is a solution. You just have to find out what it is. And even if you have to deep dive into meditation to find it. So I just want you to know something, okay? Whatever you're going through right now, know that it's temporary. Know that it's not going to last forever. Because I know I'm a very strong person. I've had to be. Everything I've been through in my life up to this point, which has been a lot, has made me, you know, I've had to deal with the trauma. I've become strong. I've become a strong person, but not everyone is strong. I understand that. But try and get there. If you're dealing with debt, I'm not dealing with debt anymore, thank God. But like when I was dealing with debt, I wouldn't open my mail. I would bury my head in the sand. I would do all them things. Don't do it. Get in touch with Citizens Advice Bureau. Get the help that you need, and they will help you get out of debt if that's what you're suffering with. Mental health, go and see a doctor. If you think that your mental health is suffering, I had to go to the doctor, get some help. There's help out there. Just know that you're not alone. Okay? It could be anything, you know. You could be struggling with that. I don't know what it is. Each of you know what it is. But know that you're strong. You're a very strong person. I don't think you give yourself credit. Think about all the stuff that you've been through. Like, seriously. Think about it. All the stuff you've overcome. All the losses. All the heartache. All the pain. But look at where you are now. You're still you. You're still fighting. You still got breath in your body. Now you start to work on you. This is the year to work on you. You're beautiful. You're intelligent. Keep going. Keep going. Life's hard. I know. I'm in it too. But keep going, people. Success is on the other side. Do you know what they always say? Success is on the other side of fear. Whatever you're more afraid to do than anything in the world, what are you most afraid of? Your success is on the other side of that. You got this, people. I love you so much. I love the world. I love the animals. I love the birds. I kind of like humans, but not as much as animals. But don't my kids, obviously. Do you know you have power too? You can get to whatever you want to do. You can do whatever you want to do. Remember, for every problem, there's a fucking solution. Okay? Thank you guys. Thank you for watching. I'll be back soon. Okay? Until then, write your shit down. Write it down. Because if you're writing it down, it's not in your head anymore. Write it down. Write it down. Get a pen and fucking write it down. Okay? Okay. I love you, beautiful people. And I'll be back soon, I promise. Won't be so long next time, okay? I'll let you know how things go. Peace.